Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play the Pandora Directive, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Well, last time you remember, we completely and totally screwed the pooch. We did manage to stop the Black Arrow killer, but Emily died in the process and Chelsea is out of our life forever. And Tex is now left despondent, disillusioned, and is looking for one big score of cash before he can retire and get the hell out of here. Which means we do have to finish this case, which means we gotta go look for some more clues. And the only real lead that we have is trying to track down this box the NSA is looking for. But first things first, let's walk around the neighborhood and deal with the scorn and ridicule of the people who we failed to protect.
How you doing, Mike? You holding up okay?
Apathetic, defensive, depressed, and upset.
Look, I didn't kill the girl, okay? I tried to save her. I just failed. Again.
No one's blaming you, Mike. Bad things happen, sometimes for no good reason. Listen, if you don't want to talk about it, we won't.
It sounds like my music track got stuck.
Sorry, Mike. I can't help you there. Crazy Gary's...
Yeah, we asked him about that before, now that I think of it. Okay, there we go. Hell, this foul mood. Maybe pestering Rook will cheer me up.
What happened, Murphy? I thought you were supposed to save the girl and catch the bad guys. Oh well, I suppose 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
You shut up, Rook. I did my best to save that girl. I'm not Superman, I'm just a PI.
Yes, and apparently not a very good one either.
Yeah? Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll get out of this business and do something really challenging, like running a pawn shop. After this case, I'm going to start looking at my options. Until then, how about keeping the sarcasm to yourself and answering a few stupid questions?
Yes. To be fair, Rook had that coming. Let's tear Nilo. That might, maybe we'll get an option to punch him.
Como está, P-Brain? Must be nice now you don't need to sneak in through the back. So, what do you want?
Okay, well, he is not going to give us a hard time, but that's only because, you know, he's too stupid to care. And I'm sure Clint will have some choice words for us.
What now?
Okay, he won't.
Don't know a thing about it.
Well, there was the hope.
Totally unfamiliar to me.
Whoever the fence salesman was that worked this neighborhood must have made a killing.
That's a fair point. Okay, and let's see if Gary has anything to say.
You cannot know the depth of my shame when I learned that I had, albeit unintentionally, abetted a criminal. I prostrate myself before you, metaphorically, and restate unequivocally my willingness to rejoin any and all of your queries.
Sounds good to me.
Yes, I know him.
All right.
Yeah, I've not heard of such a thing.
Okay. Well, dangerous territory though it might be, I think we need to go back to the Flamingo and ask Gus for information.
It's all locked up.
Well, there's a doorbell or something in here. Can we go in through the front?
The Fuchsia Flamingo certainly has the nicest doors on the street.
Okay. Apparently we can't go there yet. Which means I think the only option available to us is picking up that device that Dag Horton dropped during our fight. Which I think, Superman be damned, I think I can see it from here. Yes!
This thing must have fallen out of Horton's pocket. Oh, this is a tracking device. Maybe Horton stashed the box he stole from Emily's apartment and was planning on using this to locate the box later. This operates the way most tracking devices do. The sound it emits will speed up the closer I get to the target.
Okay, we'll probably need to head to ground level for it to work. So we'll head down to the street.
The tracking device should work fine down here.
Hey.
What's it?
Seems to be speeding up here. Yeah, definitely speeding up. Aha, box of a box, maybe? No, but...
A chisel. Maybe someone's been down here doing some prospecting.
Or there's some kind of chiseler down here. Aha!
Wonder what's hidden inside this wall.
I don't know, but I bet we're gonna need a chisel to get at it. Alright, we'll look at it.
Whoa. A small device is attached to the box. I'd better take a closer look before I do anything rash. Oh, it's a Claiborne mine. I've read about these. To deactivate it, the red photons must be transferred to the left, and vice versa for the green. They're transferred by using the small shuttle that has 3 black stripes on it and is now on the red side. The transfer chamber must be powered by a red or green power cell, which is lighter color than the others. Red or green photons can be in the same chamber and in the shuttle, but if there's more of one color than the other, it creates an imbalance and the shuttle won't transfer.
And yeah, this puzzle is in the game player's mode as well, but you have a limited number of moves on it. But thankfully this one's pretty easy. The trick is that this is a variation on the old riddle of the man with the boat, the basket of cabbages, the goat, and the wolf, and he has to transport them all across. Whoop.
Whoa, a small device.
And it reset itself, but thankfully... Okay, so now take the green power cell and 1 red one. And then the red power cell and 1 green one. And now I can take the red power cell and transfer that across there. And then transfer the green one across there. And wait, wasn't I supposed to be transferring the green to the left? Oh, no, I was doing it the right way. Whew. Okay, well, mine disabled.
This reminds me of a Chinese puzzle box I had when I was a kid. Except this one's made of unusual metal. This box has holes drilled all over the top. I'll need to find whatever goes in those holes in order to get this box open.
All right, well, let's head back to the office and see what we can do from there.
Uncle Sam wants to see you.
Oh man, this isn't about those parking tickets.
Shut up.
All right. My new acquaintance is a good deal less cordial than the police were earlier. I'm thrown into the back of a black Avatar speeder. A few minutes later, we fly into the industrial sector and land by a familiar building. Autotech. I'm led inside, straight to Jackson Cross's office.
Now, there's no smart-ass evil option here, because you're going to be lucky to get out of this alive.
Mr. Murphy. Please make yourself comfortable. Do you know where you are?
State the obvious, metaphorical assessment, New Age clarification.
In your office?
That's correct. Do you know who I work for?
Make things a little more fun, narrow it down, afraid your responsible past finally caught up. Narrow it down.
Well, I'm not sure. But it's probably an acronym.
This guy's a real joker, isn't he? Mr. Murphy, did you ever hear of the Graham Act? That's an executive order that was enacted about 40 years ago when the United States was having trouble with terrorist groups. It gives our agency carte blanche when dealing with internal security matters. So don't dick with me, Murphy. I'll pull out my gun and blow your face off.
Well then, I guess you work for the NSA.
Bravo. Give the man a big cigar. Now to the next question. Do you know why you're here?
Might have something to do with the guy who fell off the roof.
Your actions contributed to the death of an NSA agent. Not to mention the small matter of interfering with an NSA investigation. Now you've got 1 minute to tell me all you know, or you'll find yourself the latest victim of the Graham Act.
A girl hired me to find out who was stalking her. I kept an eye on her place. I saw your guy in her apartment. I chased him to the roof. He pulled out a gun. He tried to shoot me. We struggled and he fell.
We've known for some time that high-level drug deals were going on at the Fuchsia Flamingo. That night, a shipment of euphoria was to be delivered. We had our agent at the girl's apartment to make the bust. Her life was never in any danger.
Bullshit!
You screwed up. I know that you're still holding something back. What is it?
Look, I didn't ask to get mixed up in this case. I'm just a small-time PI. And all I want to do right now is get out of your hair and go back to doing what people do when they're alive.
Well, that's it. There's nothing more you want to tell me.
Oh, well, there is one more thing. Your agent found a small metal box at the Flamingo.
So you do have it. You should have said so in the first place. Now, do you want to tell us where it is?
Will you cut me a deal?
Oh, I'm not much of one for compromises, Mr. Murphy. Get me the box. I'll see what kind of mood I'm in.
I've got it right here. Take it.
So you bid us to the box. You impress me, Murphy. I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Yeah, this is good. You can drop me anywhere along here.
We will.
Whoa!
The NSA thugs are courteous enough to drop me off back at the Ritz. When I get to my apartment, I notice the door is slightly ajar. The government boys probably spent some time in my office looking for the box. Hello.
I hope you don't mind. The door was open.
Well, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
Nice place you got here. Decorate it yourself?
No. My housekeeper just started on Prozac.
Have a seat.
Well, thank you.
So, aren't you gonna thank me?
You pulled my chestnuts out of the fire the other night, didn't you? I didn't get a chance to thank you because you left so quickly. I want to know why you did it.
Oh, I'm sure you have women doing all kinds of crazy things just to get your attention.
You don't know me very well, do you? When a woman pays attention to me, generally I'm so stunned, I don't do anything about it.
I doubt that very much. So you drink bourbon, huh?
Yeah, I can afford it.
Yamas.
Yamas. Sounds Greek to me.
That's Greek to everybody.
I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ms.
Madsen. Regan Madsen. But I'd prefer you call me Regan.
Okay, Regan. You can call me Tex.
That's not your real name. What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Sorry. I gotta know somebody pretty thoroughly before I come clean on that one.
Well, then, maybe you should get to know me pretty thoroughly. So where's the box?
Box. Yeah, I got lots of boxes. What size do you need?
You know what I'm talking about.
I do not.
You like to play games, Tex. So do I. What's your angle?
I don't have an angle, Miss Madsen. My business is my own. I don't have a partner, and I don't like small talk. You're a very beautiful woman. Extremely beautiful woman. But that doesn't make any difference as far as I'm concerned.
Tough, too. I have a proposition for you. First of all, you should know, I didn't just stumble into this part of town by accident. I've been looking for somebody.
And who might that be?
Thomas Malloy.
I gotta find out about this guy. He knows all the beautiful women in town.
He's my father.
Oh.
I heard you were asking around about him, and I thought I'd see what you found out.
You said something about boxes.
Still playing the game? My father sent out several boxes lately. The NSA was closing in on him, and he started to panic. I'm not exactly sure what was in the boxes or however many he sent out, but whoever finds all those boxes is going to come into an ungodly amount of money.
So what's your proposition?
I've already got one of the boxes. You give me the one you have, and I'll cut you in on the deal. Help me locate the others, and we'll have more money than you ever imagined. That's my proposition, plain and simple. You'll probably want some time to think this over. Why don't you call me at this number when you're ready to talk? Don't lose that number, Tex. I think we'd make a perfect fit.
Regan Madsen's not only beautiful, she told me exactly what I wanted to hear. And she wants me to be her partner. The question is, where does Fitzpatrick fit into all of this? Regardless, feels like fate has given me a chance to score big. And at this point, that's all I'm asking for.
And we're back. Let's look at Regan's notes, and we now have her phone number. And talking of Fitzpatrick, it's probably time that we call him and check in. But first things first, I really get the feeling we need to go talk to Gus, but Flamingo is no longer an option. We'll go ahead and call him first.
Hello, Mr. Murphy. How are your efforts progressing?
I have a few leads. Called to see if you could give me some additional information.
I'll be happy to tell you anything I know.
All right.
Thomas had a daughter named Regan. She was very young when I knew her in China. I can't say that this Regan Madsen is Thomas's daughter. Intriguing. If you find this puzzle box, I'd like to have a look at it. The name is new to me. As I've said, I haven't seen my friend for years, and I don't believe I have any additional information that would help you locate him. This was the newspaper in which I found a photo of Thomas Malloy.
Let's see.
I can't place the name.
Let's see. Anything about the NSA?
The NSA is a dangerous group. I've dealt with them before, and I have no desire to do it again. But I fear we may have no choice.
Let's see. Anything about Emily Sue?
The name is new to me. I can't place the name. I've passed by the club, but it didn't seem to be my style, as they say.
Let's see, and, well, nobody else is really going to be helpful, so nothing there, really. And...
This is Lucia Purnell. I'm not at my desk right now.
Might as well try calling Regan back.
Looks like Regan isn't home right now. I'll have to try later.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take that as my cue to close this chapter out. And next time, we will see where we can go from here.